grade A.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Grade A Moose, and I got another banger. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my personal Michael Cooper build in this year's game. Now, for those who don't know who Michael Cooper is, he was a 6'7" shooting guard who played for the Los Angeles Lakers back in the 80s during the Showtime Lakers. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time NBA champ, 8-time All-NBA defensive team, and he's a Hall of Famer. And he's someone that I believe doesn't get enough credit or respect when it comes to being a two-way player in the league. Now, given how stacked the Lakers were during the 80s, he wasn't a starter. He came off the bench. However, if you watch his tape, he is someone that I believe who can easily translate to today's game. So before we get into the video, I need 20 likes for this video, man. That's all I ask to help the channel grow and help the algorithm grow. And before we do that, man, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing and supporting to the channel. We are now over 100 subs, so I truly appreciate my supporters. Now, let's hop into the build. First and last name is going to be your preference. Hand, as you know, for me, I like the visual cue on this year's game with the left hand. So we're going to go left hand, but Michael Cooper is a right-handed player. And jersey number is going to be 21. Position, you're going to go small forward. He is actually listed as shooting guard. The reason why I prefer small forward is just for the build name. As shooting guard, when you make this build, you're going to get defensive menace. I didn't want that name. I like how wing stopper sounds in this game, so that's why I went small forward. And I suggest if you do make this build to go at the shooting guard position. That way, when you play random rec with this build, you'll most likely be at the 2 or the 3. This build is a lockdown build, so it can guard the 1 through 3. It's a hybrid lockdown at that because it can ISO as well. So that's just for your preference. Again, I went small forward for the build name. I do get placed at the 4 at times in random rec, but nonetheless, let's keep it forward. Height, we're going to go 6'6". He's actually 6'7", but we went 6'6" for the attributes, which I'll explain in just a moment. Weight, we're going to go 195. And wingspan, we're going to go 7'1". Now, we're going to start with the physicals. We're going to go with a 75 vertical, 71 on the strength. We're going to go with a 91 agility with an 87 speed. So not only you're going to be being able to keep up with the small guards, with this build being as tall as it is, you can stay in front of any build in this game, especially once we get to the defense. And I'm excited because the defense is very, very elite. Along with the speed and the agility and the takeovers at your disposal, there's nothing this build can't do. So we're going to go right to the rebounding. We're only going to have a 60 on the defensive rebound, which will allow you to get rebound chaser on bronze, as well as box out beats on bronze. And offensive rebound, we just put out a 53. Now, for the bread and butter, the defense, we're going to max out our block at 78. It's going to give us high flying denier on silver. We're also going to go with a 91 on the steal, giving us gold, interceptor, and glove. We're then going to go with a 94 on the perimeter defense. So you're going to have at the start all gold perimeter defensive badges. Challenger, on-ball menace, pick dodger, all on gold. And you have off-ball pest on Hoff. And move of force is also on bronze. Nothing this build can't do. And once we get to the cap breakers, you're going to see why this build is one of the more elite hybrid lockdown builds in this year's game. And for interior defense, we're going to go to a 60, which is going to allow us to unlock the paint patroller badge. So not only can you stay in front of these small guards, if it so happens to get by you, you can recover with your vertical wingspan and your high block to even get some nice chase down blocks as well. Now, this is actually where the more fun part of the build comes into play, the playmaking. Speed with ball, we're going to go with an 85. And ball handler, we're going to go with an 81. Pass accuracy, we're going to go with a 71. So with a 71 pass accuracy, you're not going to be throwing crazy dots, but you can still get some really, really reliable assists and dots in this game with a 71. It just won't be as fast and crisp as the 85s or 87s of the word will be, but it's more than enough to get the job done. You're not meant to be the primary ball handler with this build. You're more of a secondary ball handler if need be. That's not your role. You're there to play defense, play the break, and get easy buckets. The 81 ball handle is going to give you handles for days on silver as well as strong handles and unpluckable silver, and you get ankle assassin on bronze. Now, I'll explain further some other suggestions once we get to the cap breakers, which you can also do with the ball handle to make this build even more fun and elite, in my opinion. And now for the shooting. Free throw, we're going to go to an 80. Three-pointer, we're going to go with an 82. And the mid-range is going to be a 72. Now, one thing that I do wish I had more on this build is a higher mid-range, but you can still knock down mid-ranges consistently with a 72 and knock down some fades as well. But nonetheless, you have Deadeye on silver. Deadeye on bronze. Set shot specialist on silver with shifty shooter on bronze as well. And then for the finishing, 36 on the post control, 40 on the standing dunk, 85 on the drive and dunk, 66 layup, and a 65 close shot. This is the build right here. Now, let's get into the cap breakers. If you're someone like myself, who has 10 cap breakers and is currently veteran 1, what I would do is you're going to put +2 on your driver dunk, giving you an 87 driver dunk. It's going to allow you to get posterizer now on silver and unlock some pro contact dunks, which is very, very fun and crucial with this build. It makes it even more elite because you can get contact dunks, you can self-create for yourself, and you can lock up the best player on the team. It's something this build can't do. So +2 on your drive and dunk. You're then going to come down to three-pointer and put 1 cap breaker here, giving you an 83 three-point shot, which now allows you to get limitless range on bronze, which is a game changer. Then you're going to go down to your speed with ball, put +1 on here as well, allowing you to get lightning launch on gold. So now you have, not only do you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dribble style, which you need an 84 speed with ball to get, you also have lightning launch on gold, so you can really chef up an ISO with this lockdown build. So if 2K ever decides to bring back the 1v1 event in theater where you only have 3 dribbles, this is the build to use. And then moving on to the playmaking defense, you're going to put +5 on your perimeter defense, giving you a 99 perimeter defense, which I think is a better 99 cap opposed to steal, in my opinion. With the 99 perimeter defense, you're going to have Challenger on Legend, On-Ball Menace on Legend, Pick Dodger on Legend. You're going to be able to stay with any and every build in this game on the perimeter. Not to mention you have the 78 block, so you can even get chase downs if need be. And then the last one, you can put it on agility, give you 92 agility. This is going to allow you to get slippery off ball on Hall of Fame once you hit veteran 2 and you decide to put your cap breakers on speed, which you don't have to. You can actually use it on steal to get a 96 steal, and then you get glove on Hall of Fame as well with interceptor Hall of Fame. So that's another choice you can go. Or if you're veteran 2, you can also put +5 on your ball handle, giving you an 86 ball handle, and allow you to get ankle assassin on silver as well as the Tracy McGrady signature size ups. So that's the build. Takeovers available, above the rim, driver, glue, kryptonite, mirror is good. Pest is one I will use, improving your perimeter, still and agility. Slice is another good one, improving your speed and agility with your drive and dunk. Pickpocket improves your steal and perimeter defense. Spot up shooter will give you +10 on your three-point shot, so you have a 93 three-pointer because you're going to use the cap breaker to get an 83 three-pointer. The claw's a really good one. Swiper's an underrated one, but the one I like to use a lot if I'm not predicating towards a defensive takeover is 3-and-D because it's going to improve my perimeter defense, which I don't really need that to be improved because I'm already going to have a 99. But it's going to improve my agility even further. So at level 5, we have a 98 agility with a 99 perimeter, along with a 93 point. You're going to be locking up the top guards, pulling up from 3 every time, especially if you're playing with a 4-5 running zone. This build can get toxic. So this is my personal Michael Cooper build. You will not get his shades, but these shades are very, very good. Alex Caruso, Gerald Wallace, and OG Anunoby. And the build name comes out to be a wing stopper. Now, If you're looking for this face creation, I'm going to leave the link in the top right corner. I forgot the brother's name, so my apologies, but his link will be in the top right corner. Shout out to him, dope face creator. Now, let's get into the animations and the jump shot. All right, so here's the build, and I just remembered his name. My apologies. My guy, Richie2K, of course, always comes through in the clutch with the face creation. Shout out to my guy. I had a little brain fart there. That's the guy. The link's going to be in the top right corner, as I mentioned, if you're looking for face creations. One of the best in the community. Now that we got that out the way, here's the build basically maxed out, as you can see, as I mentioned, where I put my cat breakers, +5 on perimeter defense, 1 on agility, 1 on speed with ball, as well as 3-point shot and 2 on drive and dunk. Here's the badges: legend challenger, legend pick dodger, legend on ball menace, max +1 set shot specialist. Now that's on gold. Posterizer silver, limitless range on bronze, glove on gold, lightning launch, interceptor all on gold. Like, this build is disgusting. Off ball pest on legend. We max +1, immovable forcer. Now that's on silver. Like, something this build can't do. But I'm not gonna hold you guys much longer. Let's get right into the animations. Passing styles, none. Dribble style, SGA. K Cunningham for the signature size up. Paul George for regular breakdown. Aggressive is Devin Booker. Escape, Paul George. Combo, Devin Booker. Crossover, Devin Booker. Behind the back is Kawhi. Spin, DeMar DeRozan. Hezzy is Tyrese Halliburton. Step back, Zach LaVine. Triple threat is Curry, but you can also use Kobe's as well. Motion style, Jalen Suggs, but I teeter between his and Alex Caruso's. Hop shot for the post is Devin Booker. Giannis for the post hook, which I don't do. Post fade is KD. Hot jumper is Dylan Brooks. Spin jumper is Kyle Kuzma. Now, if I did have the higher mid-range, I would definitely have my guy Devin Booker's. But Kyle Kuzma's is really, really reliable. Pro 2 for the dribble pull-up. Go-to shot. I was messing with Paul George's a few times last time I played. But typically, if you've been watching my videos, you know my go-to's right here. Kevin Huerter. It's my favorite one. Default swing for my layup style. If you know me, you've been watching my videos and supporting since the beginning. Candace Parker is my free throw animation. Never going to change. Here's the jump shot. If you've been watching my videos, you know Drillya posted this jump shot on his Twitter account, X account. Shout out to him. I've been using it. It's cash. Tracy McGrady, lower base. Bogan for the upper release, as well as Baluba, upper release 2. Max out speed, releases my visual cue. 55-45 is the blend. Last but not least, my dunk packages. For 2-foot dunks, I got baseline reverse off 2, windmill and clutch baseline reverses. And I got the pro contact dunks off 2. That's all. For the 1-foot moving dunks, I don't have it because I don't meet the requirements. However, as I mentioned earlier, if you have hit vet 2 and you don't want to go with the steel route or the ball handle, you can put 2 on your driving dunk and 3 on the vertical, and that's going to allow you to get off 1 pro contact dunks. It's not necessary, but it's another option. But moving on, athletic hangs off 1, quick drops off 1, and baseline reverses off 1. Regular 2-hand standard dunks. And then for my packages, I have LeBron James, and I've been messing with Latrell Sprewell's. His is not bad either. It's really, really solid. But those are my dunk animations. Oh, can't forget alley-oops, Elite, and Zion. And then I have the pro contacts. So that's all my dunk packages. That's all my animations for this build. If you made this far in the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the build. It's your boy, Grade A Musa. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, run that thing up.